Hello, hello, Tatum here. Welcome back and happy December. Today I have an intro to abs requested by one of our members, Elizabeth. So grab a light dumbbell and let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and activate. Let's come to the floor. All right, really quickly, we're going to do a dead bug, one of my favorites. I want you to focus on pushing that back into the floor, the spine a little bit, flattening it out, arms up in the air. We're going to take one leg and extend it here and bring it back in. Then alternate the other leg out and in. Good job. Now, if you're just getting started and maybe extending the leg, you find that you're arching too much, that you can't keep that back flat there, I want you to just go ahead and hold this and push that back in and just brace. All right, practice there first, okay? All right, we're gonna go into a glute bridge, feet down here, hands up, palms up. Here we go, I want you to squeeze glutes first, then lift and extend. Hips up towards the ceiling, okay? Back down, I turn my palms up so I don't push in and use them to work here. Back down, good. Again, squeeze the glutes, activate and lift. Nice, all the way through, you got it. I'm gonna stay here for just a few seconds. We're gonna quickly go through 2 rounds here today of these 4 exercises I have, and then really move on to our core. All right, nice work. Here we go, bird dogs coming up. Here we go. We have a 30-second each side. We're going to stay with one side instead of alternating today. You can alternate in the future. Once you go ahead and lift that left arm and right leg and extend, lift high, try to get level with the floor, squeezing that outside glute, bring it back to the ground. A lot of times we come up, we lose our balance, and we just bring it back. I want you to come up, even if you're losing your balance, get that balance, stick it for a second or two, and then come back down, all right? One more lift, extend, back down. All right, right arm up, left leg up, extend, reach, squeeze. A lot going on here, balance too, stability. Here we go, and again, reach, lift, extend, squeeze, back down. I always notice on this one that my hamstring is lifting there. I want to squeeze that glute, try to activate, come back down. Find that balance, most important. You got to brace the core. That little brace we did on the dead bug, that's what you need to find again. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna hold a plank now. Since this is an intro to abs, let's go with a kneeling plank. All right, you're gonna find your elbows under your shoulders. Now, instead of keeping those hips back here or here, I want you to bring them down kind of towards the floor, not sagging, but towards the floor where they're in line with your head and spine. All right, and we're gonna hold this plank here. Now, if this is not challenging enough, even though I don't want to keep, I'm not going to show a lot of leveling up here today. We're mostly going to stay with what I wrote. But if this is too easy, let's go ahead, find your toes, lift those hips, find that your hips are parallel to the floor here. And then when that gets to be too much, then go to your knees. So one or the other. We're not going to tap, jump, or do anything else today. We are just going to focus on the simple form of some of these exercises. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna head through this just one more time with that dead bug, starting with the dead bug. Let's come back to the floor. This time I am gonna take it one more here. You're gonna still have those feet up. We're still gonna extend, but let's extend that right leg. And as you do so, I want you to extend the left leg too, or left arm. Here we go, come back up, right arm back, left leg out. Extend both at the same time. If the other part, if just doing the legs is enough for you today, stay there. But now that we're warm, maybe we're ready to extend the opposite arm and leg here. Last one. Good, here we go. Palms up, feet down. I want you to press up. I want you to keep your feet flat, squeeze your glutes, and then press the hips up. Really want you to feel those glutes turn on. Okay, so really engage, squeeze, and lift. If you're not feeling that with practice, you'll get there. Maybe you've even put your fingers on, feel them engage, and then squeeze and lift. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going back to the bird dog. Here we go. on your hands and knees. Let's go. Left arm out, right leg out. Lift, raise, and lower. Get your balance. Here we go. Lift, extend, squeeze. Find your balance. All right, reset. Oh, I switched sides. Stay with the same side for now. If you want to alternate because you've done this before, go ahead. But otherwise, just sticking with one side can help you find your balance a little easier right now. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Other arm and leg up. Right arm, left leg, squeeze. Come back down. Reset. Remember, find that balance and stability before you reset. Even if it takes you a few seconds to get there. Try to get there. And try to raise up parallel to the floor, but we may not be there today either. That's okay. Do your best. You do you. Modify. Find your challenge. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice work. All right, we're going to that plank hold, kneeling or toes. I'll let you do either today. We're nice and warm now. Maybe you'd like to give it a try on the toes. Elbows under shoulders. Hips level to the ground, same as if you're kneeling. All right, you want to be in line with your spine. So if I'm on my toes, I'm right here level, straight, kind of tabletop. I don't want to be pushed up here. And same if I'm on my knees, I don't want to be pushed up. I want to come in line with that spine, which is going to put me at a slight angle being on my knees. All right, hold it here. Breathe through it. Elbows are under shoulders. That protects your shoulders from strain. Head in line with the spine so it's not sagging. We're not looking up. Nice and level. Core is braced. And breathe. And if you start to feel lower back pain, make sure you're not sagging at the hips. Check that out. And if you still feel it, then go to your knees. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going right into exercise 1 here. I want you to come to your hands and knees, and we're just gonna hover in that bulldog position. My knees are just an inch or 2 off the floor. My hands are right under my shoulders. We're gonna take it down and do a knee tap. Give yourself a rest. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Up. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Up. 2, 3, and tap. Up. 2, 3, and tap. One more. Up. 2, 3, and tap. Nice work. We're gonna come up, straight leg march, okay? Just bringing those feet. You can keep your hands here. You can pull them over as you march, all right? Straight leg, pull it up, pull down with the arms if you'd like. If you need to, arms out to the side. Maybe you're working on balance today. Maybe that leg comes a little less high, trying to find that balance on one leg. You saw me waver there, right? Good. You got it. 8 seconds here. All intervals are 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1 with 15 seconds in between. All right, we're gonna come back down to the floor, similar to our dead bug, but our hands are gonna be down on the floor, knees bent, and you're gonna tap the toes down, okay? Just tap, real gentle. If you need more work, your hands can come behind your head. Lift those shoulders off, don't pull on the neck. Hold those shoulders up, maybe even the shoulder blades are slightly off the floor, and then tap. If that's too difficult, lay back down, tap from here. You got it. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. I didn't add weight to this next one, although I normally do this in class with weight, but we are gonna do a push-up, but I didn't want to because it's a lot, and I just want you, just pushing our arms out in front is enough weight to brace. So we're gonna squat here and push our arms out in front and bring it back in. Push out and in. Now, if you want to, I said I wouldn't do it, you can grab a little weight and push out, maybe 3 to 5 pounds if you're just getting started, or 8 pounds. All right, just feel yourself brace, okay? You've got to really tighten up that core to protect it as you push those arms out in front from your chest. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do a bent knee side plank. I love a good side plank. Not only does it work our abs and that bracing, but also gets the lower back in there quite a bit. So we're gonna come down to our knees to start. Bent knees, so my feet are behind me, elbow under shoulder. I want you to lift those hips and hold. All right, nice and high, push up, elbows. Oops, sorry, that's not my elbow, is it? Shoulders are stacked. I do know my body parts. Shoulders are stacked over each other. What I mean by that is I'm not rounding forward. All right, make sure we're not pushing our hips back. Hips are forward. Everything is in line from our head down to our knees. And we're just gonna push those hips up as high as we can get them. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Here we go. We're gonna go to the other side. Elbow under shoulder, knees bent. Here we go. Same thing. Good job. If it helps, if you find yourself, a lot of times I get this, using this hand, rolling forward. You really want to keep back. Putting your hand here on your leg will help you line up those shoulders or your arm up overhead, and it will keep us from wanting to use the weight of our hand here to help us out. All right, that's it on that. We're gonna stand up now. We're gonna do let me show you from the side here. We're gonna squat and then reach knee to elbow, okay? Squat, knee to elbow. You'll notice, I don't know if you notice, but in these workouts, I tend to, especially with abs, when we wanna lose, everybody wants abs, I understand, but so much of this is about what we eat and about just losing the weight on top of them. They're there, okay, and we do want to keep them strong, so we do have to work them. Even if we can't see them, we need to be training them. But I want to add an element of standing and movement, which is how we normally use our abs, right? Okay, 30 seconds rest, grab water. So I want to add that element. Not only that, but the squatting in here helps bring up our heart rate a little bit, so we burn some extra calories. And it's just very functional in life. You know, every time we move and twist and do something, we have to engage the core. So, and I also think the key to staying young is being able to get to the floor and back up. So we're alternating between the floor and being up. We're back to the floor here in that bulldog position, or bear, whatever you want to call it. Knees close to the floor, hands under the shoulders, okay? And we're holding it here. And we're gonna tap the knees and rest just a second. Bring them back up for 3, 2, and 1. Tap, 3, 2, 1. Tap, we're lifting up. I'm just an inch or two off the floor. And tap, one more time. 3, 2, 1, and tap. Good work. All right, straight leg march. We were down, and now we're up. Straight legs again. Just lifting, working on balancing on one leg at a time. And lifting up here, pull up with the abs, or we can do a little pull over here from the top. Good, that's it. Bracing your core. Again, I did a video about how to brace the abs and the core and protect that back when we work. So at the end of one of the workouts, we'll talk about it again. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna come down. We're gonna bend those legs. And again, either lay flat. Maybe this is enough today to just tap and bring a toe down at a time. Maybe we wanna hold, isometrically hold a little, not a crunch. I don't wanna say crunch, we're not crunching today. But just hold this here. Shoulders. Notice my shoulders are off the floor. Top of my shoulder blades are slightly off the floor. I'm not pulling in on my neck here at all. Really, I'm trying to lift my chin towards the ceiling and bring those shoulders off. My elbows are back. I don't like to bring them in here because I tend to pull, so I keep them nice and far back. I'm just supporting my head. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Squat with that push out, chest push out. If you want a small weight, you can do it. Just make sure that you have the stamina to brace here. This is round 2. We're gonna do 3 rounds today. 2 might be enough for you today. One way to modify is just stop at the 2. We have nothing more after this, so up to you. Push out. And we're pushing out as we squat down. We have to brace. Yes, our arms, our weight, we're feeling that, okay? Good. Push and come in, out. Nice work. Again, we were down and we're up again. And guess where we're going next time? Back to the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, side plank again. I'm gonna keep it with a bent knee. I wanna show you, if you've done side planks before and you need more, you know what to do. No, we're gonna keep it at this intro level, okay? Elbow under shoulders. I want you to work on it. I'm getting enough out of this, okay? I mean, as long as you can keep those shoulders stacked, keep those hips forward in line, and push those hips up a little further, you're working. You can even lift this arm. Sometimes I even like to bring it up overhead as I'm here. All right, hold. Check your alignment. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are up. Don't just bring them slightly off. Really push as high as you can. That's time. Let's turn to the other side. You got it. Elbow under shoulder. Knees bent, feet behind. If you want, you could take one leg out straight. Push up a little higher here. I'll give you that one. Make it just a little harder. Shoulder stack. Look up if you want. Look down if you need to. Just make sure you're not rolling forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're gonna come up. We're gonna squat again. We're gonna take elbow to knee. 30 seconds here. We have one more round and that's it, all right? This is a great start to intro. Good bracing techniques at the beginning. We'll talk about breathing at the end. We're not gonna stretch, we'll just talk a little. Here we go, squat and then bend. Bringing elbow to knee. Get a little side bend in it, all right? Good. Now, maybe I'll modify one down for you if you wanna take the squat out, because bending and getting this motion is enough today. You can't. You can also do this by supporting yourself here on the wall and doing one side at a time if you want to do that, just getting started. All right, we're resting. So there's some options. All right, we're going down to that bowl. We have 30 seconds, so grab a sip of water. If you want to keep your heart rate higher during this, on this 30 seconds, you could start with doing jumping jacks here. I would say that's the best, or just, you know, low jacks here, something to move, marching, running in place. All right, some options, some things I would do if you want to keep your heart rate up. All right, we're coming back down. Here we go, we're gonna hover, knees above the floor, hands under elbows, tap down and lift. Tap, lift, 2, 3, and tap, lift, 2, 3, and tap, lift, 2, 3, tap, lift, 2, 3, tap, lift, 2, 3, tap. Give me one more. Lift, 2, 3, and tap. All right, good work. We're coming up. We have that straight leg march with a pull down or no pull down. Just getting that leg up in front of you. A lot of work, okay? 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna pull down or pull over, however you wanna look at it. Good. Straight legs. Find your balance. It's okay to start low, just getting that balance, and then lift higher and higher as you get stronger and more stable. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's come down to the floor again. Up, down. You will find that in all my workouts, no matter what it is. All right, here we go. Again, you can just keep your arms down, work on those legs, tapping it down and lifting with good control. All right, or bring that chin up, shoulders off, just hold your head, support your neck. Isometric hold here on the abs, and then upper abs at least. And then go ahead and tap down here. Good, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back up. We're gonna squat with that press out from the chest, remember? Push out as you come down, back in. Brace that core. Here we go, we'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about sucking the belly button in necessarily. Just think about when somebody's gonna just punch your stomach there, you know? just give it a little tap and find what you do. You know, your body automatically, your stomach will brace. That's the feeling you want as you do this. And you want to be able to hold it as you go all the way down. Push out and in. Good. Out and in. We can speed it up a little bit if you're there. If you've got that brace going on, you feel good. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Side plank now. All right. It's not always just about the crunches, okay? Side plank, knees bent here. Again, you can try with one leg extended if you're there. Elbow under shoulder. I'll give you that today. Here we go. Lift those hips. Make sure shoulders are stacked. If you feel like you have to use this hand here, then we need to go back to our knees stacked and bent. Hold here. There you go. Good job. Nice work. Having the strong core, being able to brace, being able to hold and stabilize is going to help you get stronger and lift heavier weight as you go. One without getting hurt. Good. Other side. Here we go. Elbow under shoulder, stack those shoulders. It's going to help you to stabilize and brace so that you can lift heavier weight. All right. It's good to practice these. I hope this is what you're looking for. You might remember who requested this. If not, let me know. I will try again. Good. But I promise no crunches. No crunches. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. All right. Here we go. We're going to do a squat with a little knee to elbow. Remember to really get a nice bend on the side there. All right, and you can use the wall if you need a little bit of stability on this without the squat. Here we go. Again, I love the squat. Love getting down, up and down. Squat's just going to help us with that heart rate a little bit. Plus, again, we use more core. This takes a lot of balance here. So if you need to, just work here without that squat. Good. And up. Hard to believe this exercise is, or this workout is wrapping up already. Quite sad. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. That is it. I didn't put in much. I was going to do a little bit of a stretch here, just a cat-cow. But I'd like to really talk about bracing. And maybe I should have saved it for the beginning, but this way, if you need to go and you've been through this or you listened to it before, you can. But again, bracing your core. So many times I just hear pull the belly button in, suck it in towards the back of your spine. And yes and no, that's what you're doing, but it's not just that. Because I can pull my belly button in right now, but I'm not braced. I'm still very loose. I don't feel strong in my core. I don't feel tight. So what you want to do, and you'll figure out how to do this on your own without this technique, but this is a technique that you can sit and do while you're at the desk just to help yourself feel the difference than just pulling in. So go ahead and just pull your belly button into the back of your spine. Some of you might go ahead and brace because you know how that feels, but don't brace, just pull in, okay? And you feel a little loose. My timer's beeping, I won't keep you long. If you want to really brace, what I want you to do this time is inhale through your nose, a big breath so you feel your stomach. Inhale really big through your nose. Now, as you exhale through your mouth, I want you to start to pull your belly button in. So inhale through that nose, exhale through the mouth, pull in. As you're blowing out that air and you're pulling the belly in, all right, you're feeling not just this pull in, but you should be feeling this crinkling sensation, okay? I kind of picture like tissue paper that you're crumpling up, but just crumpling, this coming in here and pressing in here as you tighten up, all right? Just think about that. When a ball comes to you, the way you brace and squeeze and bunker down this way so that you brace, that is what you need to figure out how to do in everything you do when you're lifting, okay? Just how to brace and hold that. And that stamina comes with practice, all right? So as you tire out, know when you're unable to perform that in certain lifts so that you stop before you get to that point where you might hurt yourself. And just keep practicing. These things here will help you with that. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I'm sorry to keep you over, but I could talk forever about this. And if you want to know more, join our Facebook page. We do offer up some more education there. And leave me a comment. I'm happy to talk, whatever. All right, you have a good day. Enjoy your December days. I hope they're warm where you are. They're not here. See you later. Bye-bye.